What if I told you the way you think, feel, and even breathe could be entangled with the very fabric of reality? That your thoughts aren't just passing clouds in your mind, but living frequencies, vibrations that ripple through time and space. Today, we're going beyond the illusions of separation, into the invisible strings that hold this universe together. And once you understand this, you'll never look at yourself or reality the same way again. Modern science once told us that everything is random, disconnected, physical. But beneath what we call reality lies a web of pure energy, alive, intelligent, and infinitely connected. This isn't spiritual poetry, it's quantum physics. In the strange world of subatomic particles, scientists discovered something shocking. Two particles, once connected, remain connected forever. No matter how far apart they are, when one moves, the other responds immediately, faster than the speed of light. This is called quantum entanglement. Einstein called it spooky action at a distance because it made no logical sense. But experiment after experiment, starting with Alain Aspect in 1982, confirmed it. Particles communicate outside of time, outside of space, instantly. But here's the question no one's asking. If particles can do this, why not people? You're not just flesh and bones. You're energy, vibrating in a human form. Your thoughts carry frequency. Your emotions radiate waves. Your body, a walking, breathing, electromagnetic field, emits energy constantly. According to research from the HeartMath Institute, the human heart creates a field that extends several feet outside the body. It doesn't just regulate your pulse, it broadcasts your emotional state into the environment. So when you feel fear, or love, or joy, you're not just feeling it inside, you're sending it out. And here's the twist, that energy doesn't disappear. It connects. We've been taught that consciousness lives in the brain, but studies now suggest that your mind isn't confined to your skull. Your consciousness may be non-local, spread across the very field that binds the universe. Physicist Roger Penrose and Dr. Stuart Hameroff propose that your awareness may be operating at the quantum level inside your brain cells, literally entangled with the cosmos. This could explain intuition, déjà vu, or knowing someone was about to call before they did. You're not imagining it. You're tapping into the field. The conscious mind makes decisions. The subconscious controls everything else. Breathing, beliefs, behavior. Dr. Bruce Lipton, a pioneer in epigenetics, found that 95% of our life is run by programs installed before age 7. During those early years, our brain is in theta state, like hypnosis. Whatever you heard, saw, or felt became law. So if you were told money is hard to earn, you don't deserve happiness, love always leads to pain, those phrases didn't just vanish. They buried themselves deep in your subconscious, where they continue to radiate energy. Now, here's a problem. Your subconscious doesn't speak English. It speaks in emotion, and it listens to vibration. So even if you say, I want abundance, but deep down you feel unworthy, you're transmitting scarcity. Every thought you have sends out a signal. Every emotion you feel amplifies it. These signals, your energetic broadcasts, interact with the quantum field. They align with similar frequencies and pull them toward you. This is not wishful thinking. This is physics. The field responds to vibration, not words. That's why some people seem lucky. They're aligned. and others repeat the same painful patterns because their subconscious hasn't changed. So here's the truth. You don't attract what you want. You attract what you are, what you feel, what you believe deep down. When you begin to change your frequency, the universe listens. But before it rewards you, it tests you. You'll want wealth and suddenly face a bill. You'll seek love and meet rejection. You'll chase purpose and be hit with doubt. This isn't punishment, it's confirmation. The universe is checking. Are you still vibrating the old fear, or have you really changed? Pass the test, and reality shifts. Fail, and the cycle repeats. You can't fight the subconscious. You must rewire it. Here's how. 1. Meditation. Enter theta brainwave states. This bypasses the conscious mind and accesses the programming core. 2nd. Visualization. Feel the emotion of your desired outcome as if it's already real. The subconscious accepts what you feel as truth. 3rd affirmation, but not empty words. Say it with emotion. Say it until your body believes it. 4th, gratitude. It is the frequency of receiving. When you're grateful before receiving, the field responds by matching that energy. 5th, action. Align your behavior with your vibration. Want wealth? Make confident choices. Want love? Show up as someone who deserves it. Your actions are proof of your frequency. Long before science confirmed it, ancient traditions knew it. They called it prana, chi, mana, or the akasha, a life force that flows through all things. Now, quantum physics validates what sages whispered. There's an energy field that connects all life. Dr. David Bohm described reality as a hologram, where each part contains the whole. Erwin Schrödinger once said, "The mind and the world are one." You are not separate from the universe. You are the universe, experiencing itself in human form. Signs you're aligning with the field. Once you shift into alignment, you'll start to notice. Synchronicities increase. You think of someone, you visualize an outcome. It appears, opportunities arise randomly. You feel guided, even protected. But most of all, you feel peace. Because now you know, nothing is random. Everything is energy, and energy responds to you. You've visualized, you've felt the emotion, you've aligned your actions. Now, let go. The quantum field does not respond to desperate energy. The need to control how and when blocks the flow. True manifestation requires surrender. Trust that it's already on the way. This is the paradox. The moment you stop needing it is when it begins arriving. Everything you see, people, places, objects, is energy in different arrangements. But what you don't see is the field, the unified intelligent field beneath all things. Call it the 0-point field, call it source. The name doesn't matter. The truth does. Physicist Max Planck, the father of quantum theory, once said, "All matter originates and exists only by virtue of a force. We must assume behind this force the existence of a conscious and intelligent mind." This means behind everything you touch, behind every outcome in your life, is consciousness. This isn't religion. This is physics. You are living in an informational ocean, and your thoughts are data packets sent into that ocean, received, stored, and mirrored back. Thoughts alone are weak signals. But add emotion, especially emotion charged with belief, and the signal becomes strong. Think of it like a radio broadcast. A thought like, "I am successful," is a short blip. But when you feel successful, even before evidence shows up, You're sending a long, consistent broadcast into the quantum field, and the field responds not to what's true, but what's believed. You could say, belief bends reality, not because the world changes, but because you begin to attract, perceive, and act from a different frequency, and that frequency filters what you receive from the field. We live in a world of opposites, light and dark, good and bad, lack and abundance. But duality is a function of perception, not truth. In the quantum realm, everything is superposition, meaning it exists in all states simultaneously. A particle isn't in one place, it's in many, until observed. This means that every possibility, wealth, love, healing, is already happening in parallel. The version of you who has it already exists. Your job? Collapse that version into your current experience by tuning your vibration to it. How? By no longer seeing yourself as separate from what you desire. You've heard of telepathy, past life recall, intuition, and energy healing. Once dismissed as fantasy, now explored through physics. If quantum entanglement allows two particles to know each other's state instantly, why wouldn't human consciousness be capable of similar connection? If time is non-linear, could déjà vu be a bleed-through from another timeline? If intention affects particles, could prayer and healing intentions change biological outcomes? Studies from Princeton's PEAR lab suggest, yes, intention and emotion affect random number generators. Focused minds impact matter. Reality is subjective and shaped by consciousness. According to Dr. Carl Pribram and David Bohm, the brain may operate like a hologram. This means that your entire self is encoded in every part, just like a hologram. Break it into pieces, and each piece still contains the whole image. What this suggests is profound. Your DNA, your cells, your mind, they may all carry access to universal intelligence. You don't have to get wisdom from outside. It already lives in you. Awakening is not learning new things. It's remembering what you already knew. Your body isn't just a machine. It's a symphony of vibration. Each organ, each emotion, each thought has a signature frequency. When you're ill, it's not just biology. It's energetic imbalance. Healing, then, isn't just medicine. It's vibration correction. This is why sound healing, frequency therapy, even music can transform the body. Because when you restore resonance, you restore wholeness. In the future, medicine may be vibrational. It won't just fix the symptom. It will tune the field. Here's the secret. You don't create with effort. You create with energy, with emotion, with imagination. Visualization isn't daydreaming. It's vibrational architecture. When you visualize with emotion, you're sending a blueprint into the field. The more detailed, the more vivid, the more emotionally charged, the faster the field mirrors it back. And when you pair visualization with inspired action, reality bends. Your name, your past, your story, they are not who you are. They are data, temporary roles in the game of incarnation. The real you is pure awareness, eternal, boundless, and connected. This awareness is not limited to this lifetime. It's entangled with all that has ever been. That's why the moment you let go of who you've been, you unlock who you truly are. You become free. If the quantum field is always listening, then silence is the most powerful signal of all. In stillness, the mind quiets, and the true self speaks. That's why meditation isn't just a spiritual practice, it's an energetic recalibration. When you sit in silence, you're not doing nothing. You're tuning your frequency. just like a radio receiver. In this state of non-resistance, your brainwaves slow from beta, survival mode, to alpha, theta, and even delta. These frequencies are associated with healing, intuition, and deep subconscious reprogramming. In fact, theta is the same frequency children's brains operate in, the window, when beliefs are most easily installed. If you want to reprogram your life, start with stillness. The heart isn't just a pump, it's a second brain. It has 40,000 neurons, its own memory, and its own intelligence. When you experience deep gratitude, love, or appreciation, your heart and brain enter a state of coherence. According to HeartMath Institute, this state boosts immunity, enhances intuition, and improves decision-making. More importantly, it aligns you with the quantum field. You become a clearer signal. When your thoughts, brain, and emotions, heart, are in sync, your energetic field becomes magnetic. You no longer just ask for things. You become the attractor of them. In quantum reality, resistance is attention, and attention is creation. So when you resist something, poverty, loneliness, failure, you're actually feeding it. You're entangled with it. This is why ignoring a negative thought is not enough. You must transmute it. Instead of saying, "I don't want to be broke," say, "I am aligned with abundance." Because the field doesn't recognize negation. It responds to dominant frequency. Dr. Joe Dispenza's research shows that your brain doesn't know the difference between a real event and a vividly imagined one. When you rehearse a new future in your mind with emotion, your neurons begin wiring as if it's already happening. Repeat it often enough, this rewires your identity. New thoughts create new emotions. New emotions create new habits. New habits create a new personality. And your personality creates your personal reality. So if you want a new life, you must become a new version of you. Ever noticed how you can feel someone's energy without words? Or how watching someone cry makes you feel like crying too? That's the effect of mirror neurons, specialized brain cells that activate when we observe others. They allow empathy, bonding, and even energetic contagion. In the quantum realm, this shows that your emotions affect others non-locally. One elevated human can uplift a room. One aligned mind can stabilize chaotic energy. You are not just healing yourself. You are creating ripples through the entire field of consciousness. Dreams are not just random firings of a sleeping brain. They are multi-dimensional messages, conversations between your conscious and subconscious. Many ancient cultures saw dreams as portals to higher realms. Modern psychology sees them as emotional processing. Quantum theory suggests that dreaming may be your mind accessing parallel timelines. This explains precognitive dreams, repetitive symbols, or dreaming of events before they occur. Pay attention to recurring dream themes. They may be energetic messages from your higher self or subconscious showing you what needs to shift. Nobel Prize-winning physicist Werner Heisenberg said, "Atoms are not things, they are only tendencies. What we call matter is 99.9999% empty space. The remaining part isn't solid, it's vibrating energy, held in place by invisible forces. This means your body, your house, your problems, your fears are all vibrating fields. And what vibrates can be retuned. This is the power of affirmations, frequencies, and intention. They don't just make you feel good. They rewrite your relationship to the matrix of matter itself. Your DNA is not static code. It's an antenna, a receiver and transmitter of frequencies. Dr. Peter Garyaev's research in wave genetics shows that DNA can be influenced by light, sound, and electromagnetic waves. This means your environment, thoughts, and even your voice affect gene expression. In other words, you're not bound by biology. You are a living signal tower, and what you broadcast becomes your blueprint. You're carrying more than just your own thoughts. You're carrying energetic signatures from your bloodline. Epigenetics proves that trauma, behavior, and beliefs can pass down through generations, not just through DNA, but through emotional encoding. If your grandmother feared abandonment and your mother repeated it, you might still feel it, even without understanding why. But here's the good news. Awareness breaks the chain. When you heal yourself, you heal 7 generations forward and backward. You free your lineage. You free your soul. Many people focus on manifesting objects, money, relationships, results. But the secret to manifestation isn't what you want, it's who you're being. Shift your identity and reality recalibrates. Ask yourself, if I already had everything I desire, how would I speak? How would I carry myself? What would I tolerate? What would I stop accepting? Then start acting like that version today. Because in the quantum field, identity is destiny. Let's close this segment with 9 quantum principles to live by. 1. Your focus is your frequency. What you focus on expands. 2. Emotion is the amplifier. Feelings fuel manifestation. 3. The subconscious controls 95%. Reprogram it daily. 4. Stillness resets your field. Silence is power. 5. The field responds to certainty. Doubt dilutes energy. 6th, visualization selects timelines. See it, feel it, receive it. 7th, gratitude is the signal of having. Be grateful now. 8. Surrender unlocks speed. Let go to let in. 9. You are the observer. Reality reacts to you. Your life is not fixed. Your fate is not written in stone. You are not a prisoner of your past. You are the architect of frequency. The observer, collapsing the infinite into the tangible. Every breath is a chance to recalibrate. Every thought is a signal. Every moment is a portal. So right now, choose. Choose the version of you that is abundant, that is healthy, that is aligned. Because once you align with that reality, energetically, the universe has no choice but to mirror it back.